Veena?
Yeah, Mr. Durkesh, you can start the meeting now.
Thank you, Veena. Good afternoon and welcome to the 15th Annual General Meeting of Metropolitan Stock Exchange of India Limited. The requisite quorum is present for the meeting. Pursuant to the general circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI circular dated May 13, 2022, companies are allowed to hold AGM through VC or OAVM without the physical presence of members at a common venue. The 15th Annual General Meeting is being held through video conferencing in line with the circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI. As required under the statute, the proceedings of this meeting are being recorded. Accordingly, the exchange has provided the remote e-voting facility for business to be transacted at the annual general meeting. The remote e-voting was open from 9 a.m. on Sunday, December 17, 2023 and up to 5 p.m. on Tuesday, December 19, 2023. We have also provided facility for electronic voting at this meeting. This facility by which all shareholders who have not yet voted by remote e-voting will be able to vote. Trading members or their associates and agents shall not be eligible to vote on item number 2 of the AGM notice. During the question and answer session, the names of registered speaker shareholder will be announced. Each speaker will be given maximum time slot of 2 minutes to speak, and I request each speaker to adhere to this time limit. The questions will be answered during the meeting. Questions which are of similar nature will be consolidated and answered together. Since the AGM is held through video conferencing, the resolutions mentioned in the notice convening this AGM have already been put to vote through remote e-voting, and as the facility of voting is also available at AGM, there will be no proposing or seconding of the resolutions. Now I request our chairman of the board, Mr. Dinesh C. Patwari, to chair the meeting and commence the proceedings.
Very good afternoon to everyone present. I want to thank all the shareholders and directors present for their participation in 15th Annual General Meeting of the Exchange. First, let me introduce you to the directors present in this AGM. Mrs. Krishna Guha, Public Interest Director. Mr. Rakesh Kumar Srivastav, Public Interest Director. Mrs. Latika S. Kundu, MD and CEO. We also have our statutory auditors, internal auditor, the secretarial auditor, and the scrutinizer attending this annual general meeting. During the year under review, MSE continued to provide uninterrupted, seamless connection to the trading platform. Under board's directions, the management has continued to strive to improve its business performance through cost rationalization, revenue increase, and other initiatives. Your exchange has been granted annual renewal by SEBI. The notice dated November 20th, 2023, convening the annual general meeting and a copy of the annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023, has been circulated to the members of the company electronically. With the permission of all the shareholders, I shall take them as read. The company has presented the standalone and the consolidated financial statements of the company along with its annexures and schedules for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023. As per the requirements under Companies Act 2013 and rules made thereunder, with the permission of all the stakeholders, may I deem the auditor's report as read. However, I request the CFO to read the qualification provided by the statutory auditor in their report. I would like to acknowledge the help and assistance provided by all my fellow board members and the continuous support of our shareholders, regulators, business partners, and vendors. Their collective contribution enabled the exchange to meet the challenges set before it, withstanding fierce competition in the sector. Now I request Mr. Saket Bansali, CFO of the exchange, to share that statutory audit report qualification mentioned in that and the performance. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Good afternoon to all shareholders attending this 50th AGM of MSE. I'll begin with the brief snapshot on the performance of your company. Total revenue recorded for 2022-23 was rupees 29.84 crore as compared to 14.15 crores in the financial year 2021-22, which is an increase of 111%. Standalone operating revenue recorded for 2022-23 was rupees 7.55 crores as compared to 5.55 crores in FY 2021-22, which is an increase of 37% on YOY basis. The increase in operating revenue is mainly on account of improved business volume on the exchange. With regards to expenditure, overall expenses for financial year 2022-23 was rupees 47.70 crores as compared to 37.67 crores in FY 2021-22. The increase of the expenses of the company during financial year 2022-23 as compared to FY 2021-22 was on account of increase in various operating expenses which were linked to enhanced business volumes. These operating expenses included technology cost, clearing and settlement fees, contribution to settlement guarantee fund, and regulatory fees, etc. I am happy to share that the exchange achieved a total turnover of INR 4,62,958 crores in financial year 2022-23, which was 156% increase from FY 2021-22. The total turnover in FY 2021-22 was at 1,80,617 crores. In the last 3 years, the business volumes have gone up by close to 5.50 times. It may further be noted that though total expenses during FY 2022-23 have gone up for the reasons as mentioned before, however, the total losses have decreased from 48.29 crores in 1920 to 24.18 lakhs in FY 2021, which was a decrease of 40%, and further decreased to 23.29 crores in FY 21-22, which was a decrease of 4%, and further to 19.78 crores in FY 2022-23, which is again a decrease of 15%. The continuous reduction of losses was achieved by adopting various cost rationalization measures. The exchange operates with a nimble cost structure at present and plans to continue at minimal operating costs in the foreseeable future. We have been working on the revival of the exchange and taking step-by-step approach for improving our performance. We have embraced changes, redefined value proposition, and explored new avenues of growth. To reiterate, our initiative led us to increase our market share 0.25% in FY 2019-20 to 2.25% in FY 22-23, and growth in business volumes as shared before. We significantly reduced our losses, decreased losses by 59% in these last 3 financial years. We had also taken the strategic decision to merge MCCIL with MSE to enhance MSE's net worth. We also achieved the highest volume of INR 4,833 crores in March 2023, which was 6 years high. The auditors in their report on the audited financial statement for the year ended March 31st, 2023 has expressed unmodified report. Means they have issued the auditor's report without any qualification. With the permission of the chairman, may I now request our MD CEO to address the shareholders with the future outlook of the exchange. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, CFO. Dear shareholders, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you on the 15th annual general meeting of your company. At the outset, I would like to extend my highest gratitude to all of you, our esteemed shareholders who have supported MSE all through. As you must have witnessed for the past few years, the Indian capital market, a dynamic hub for investment and capital allocation, has undergone transformative changes, and the last few years have witnessed significant developments that hold the potential to unlock the Bharat story as we move ahead. As the term Bharat signifies, looking beyond the cities into the vast rural and semi-urban areas of India, the capital markets evolution is crucial in harnessing their economic potential and fostering financial inclusion from these parts of the country. Our collective long-term goal of transforming India into an advanced nation by 2047 during its centennial independence year aligns with the aim of establishing an independent India and positioning the nation as a favored investment location. MSC shall be an integral part of this proposed credible journey. In an era where technology is a key driver of progress, MSC is dedicated to harnessing its potential to redefine the landscape of the Indian capital markets. MSC is not just adapting to change, but also committed to play an active role in shaping it. MSC is dedicated to develop resilient systems for the inclusive growth of capital markets in India. We believe that our philosophy of building for Bharat and our growth will be extremely crucial to position India as a leading nation in our increasing multipolar world. We take great pride in highlighting the success of the opening bell ceremony, culminating as a part of the World Investor Week for the past 2 years. We have embarked on an audacious goal for creating innovative products and spreading awareness in the market with an aim to include all, from communities like the LGBTQ plus to household women, aspiring youth to NSG commandos. We hosted the first ever MSC Investor Expo as a part of an initiative during the opening bell ceremony. When I say first ever, that is across all exchanges, the largest to the smallest and the youngest, which we are. The event attracted a robust participation of more than 2,000 attendees, both in person and online, from Mumbai and across India. We are able to partner with leading mutual fund, wealth management, and brokerage institutions and multiple educational institutions, including student bodies of IITs, IIMs, XLRIs, in our mission this year. These gatherings continue to serve as a dynamic link uniting investors, industry experts, and thought leaders. We are a growing platform in the vast competitive market that the country offers. As a nation, it is extremely crucial to unlock the domestic capital available for the market. The appetite in India to invest in newer products is like never before, and we shall try to make use of this opportunity. Dependency on foreign capital needs to be reduced, and it is time to design newer products and investment vehicles with risk efficient, affordable, and diversified structures to make Indian investors back to the Indian companies. At MSC, we aim to transform the social economic systems by reaching to the grassroots levels and collaborating, partnering, and co creating with various enablers in the ecosystem, from institutions to small business, from proprietary trading firms to retail investors, to lead that change and help that all people gain access to those privileges of right financial education, skill sets, products, and accessibilities. MSC's value proposition is to develop differentiated offerings, various products which shall expand the market, meet the needs of market participants, and address current gaps. For creation of a long-term sustainable moat, we are focusing on providing competitive pricing, leverage technology to provide seamless execution process and products suitable for easy market adoption, ensuring quality customer service. As we transform from 0 to 1 to the 1 to 10 stage, we are entering into a phase of acceleration and scale. We are aggressively updating our approaches to business development, product innovation, technology, human resources, addition to build a resilient exchange. All these developments are an integral part of our path ahead. MSC is built on the two pillars of discipline and integrity, which strengthen the core philosophy of the exchange main ethos, MSC first. We at MSC shall continue to strive hard to build the exchange with our two pillars. Before I conclude, I would like to express my profound gratitude to all of you, dear shareholders, for the confidence you have reposed in your company and the team MSC through challenging times. Our well diversified shareholders are an invaluable source of strength for us. I would also like to place on record the gratitude for the valuable guidance and support received from SEBI, our dear board, bank and non-bank broker members, vendors, technology partners, and all other stakeholders of the exchange. With this, I once again extend a warm thank you and welcome to your AGM.
Now, I shall invite the shareholders who have registered themselves as speakers to speak on matters pertaining specially to the annual report for financial year 2022-23 and business matters for today's meeting. The replies shall be given after all questions have been asked. Please keep your questions relevant to the agenda items and contents of annual report.
Thank you so much. So going ahead with the first registered speaker shareholder on the list, we have with us Mr. Vaibhav Parasha. Mr. Vaibhav, you have been unmuted. Can we have your video turned on for the question if possible?
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak in the annual general meeting. Welcome point by point. Considering the revenue aspects, yes, the total revenue has doubled from last financial year. Also, the losses have been reducing from 31.66 crores to 19 crores, which shows that yes, management has been performing well with the interest rates. And we as a shareholder feel that yes, our exchange is in the safe hands. We look forward by next year, our exchange turns profitable and we be amongst the league to command in the currency segment. Also, it's good to see MS in various initiatives, whether it may be in investor awareness programs or World Investor Week or Asian Securities Forum. In next 5 years, I'm sure MSC will reward its shareholders either by listing on the stock exchange or through dividends. My best wishes to team MSC and the board towards making MSC a great exchange. That's it from my end. Thanks a lot to the entire management. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Weber, for the good wishes. Thank you so much. Thank you. So going ahead with the next person on the list as a registered speaker shareholder, we have with us Mr. Yashpal Chopra. Mr. Yash, you have been unmuted and we are ready for your question. We can also have your video turned on if possible.
Okay. Yeah, I just tried that. Video, I think video is a problem, but no problem. I just nice, all right. Let me be. Yeah, myself Yashpal Chopra calling from Delhi. Client ID 10592847. I would like to compliment our management because this speech given by our MD that has been so much explicit and so much encouraging that the last year what I spoke, I think that that had got a big effect. So this year our performance of the company is excellent, I will call it, because there is a revenue growth of double almost, and the reduction in the loss is also almost double. So this is a matter of achievement for our management, and for all that they deserve kudos. And I would just say that our company is just on a positive right track, because the action you have taken recently, that of amalgamation of your subsidiary into the main company, that means that you want to strengthen the main company. That is a very, very big achievement, and that is an investor friendly act. And for that, I must congratulate you all that you are concerned with the what you call welfare of the investors. So this is a very, very big thing. But now I have one query, that this is a time when we are having a rain of IPOs, rain of IPOs, and every IPO is being accepted with a warm welcome. seminar. Why should not we also think on that line? Because this is an opportune time, because most of those broking companies and NBFCs and all those things, which may not be having the real worth, but they are coming with a so high premium, and even that is and even those IPOs are being subscribed heavily. So I would say that this is a golden opportunity, and our management must think it as a food for thought, because this is a time, such times comes only rarely. And though I know that our company is just on a very positive track and with a big higher pace, so this is a welcome step for our shareholders, and I'm very much proud of that. So I can wish you best of luck, and I bless the management that they are just going in the right direction. And before I wind up, I must thank our corporate governance under our CFO and our company secretary, Mr. Durgesh. Is a very nice person, is an investor friendly person. He just gives a ring to these calls those investors whosoever makes an effort to get the register. So this is a very big thing, because we want, after all, we are investors. We also expect that some respect from our this company and companies persons working over there, our management. So then that respect is shown by Mr. Durgesh. I am very much proud of that, sir. So before I wind up, I wish you happy greeting for the festival which are coming. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm quite sure that New Year 2024 will be a blessing for our company, and our management may think of coming out with some IPOs or something like that. So I would request you to please think on that. Then best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So this was Mr. Yashpal Chopra with a lot of good words for the people from the company. Going ahead for the next question, we have Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. Santoshji, you have already been unmuted. Can we have your video turned on if possible? And we are ready for your question.
जस्ट अ मिनट. माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ कलकत्ता से आप सभी को नमस्कार करता हूं. आशा करता हूं आप लोग इस समय अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में अच्छे से होंगे. सर आपने अपने वक्तव्य में और सीएफओ ने और एमडी ने काफी कुछ बताया सर अपने वक्तव्य में. मेरे एक दो छोटे प्रश्न हैं सर. एक तो ये मर्जर से अपने को कंपनी को फ्यूचर में क्या फायदा होगा, इसके बारे में बताइएगा. और ये जो लॉस अभी करीबन है 50% लॉस अभी भी बाकी है, ये मैनेजमेंट कब तक आशा करता है ये मेकअप हो जाएगा, और इसको मेकअप कर हो जाए इसके लिए फ्यूचर में क्या कदम और उठा रहे हैं मैनेजमेंट, इसके बारे में बताइएगा सर. और ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, मैंने सेक्रेटरी साहब को रिक्वेस्ट की थी कि मेरे को एनुअल रिपोर्ट मिली नहीं है, ये आज तक वो एनुअल रिपोर्ट नहीं मिली और आपके वेबसाइट में भी अवेलेबल नहीं दिखा रही सर. अतः वो मेरे को एक हार्ड कॉपी एनुअल रिपोर्ट जरूर भेजें और फ्यूचर में इसका ध्यान रखें. और सर अभी मेरा ईमेल आईडी आपके अकाउंट में पुराना नोट किया हुआ है, जबकि मेरा न्यू ईमेल आईडी जीमेल ईमेल आईडी हो गया है. तो उसके कारण मुझे तकलीफ होती है कि पुराना वाला हर समय खुलता नहीं yahoo.com वाला. तो मैं चाहूंगा मैनेजमेंट को कहूंगा और सेक्रेटरी को कि वो डाउनलोड करके अपने CDSL जहाँ मिली है होल्डिंग उसको अपडेट कर ले. और सर आने वाली क्रिसमस की आप सभी को शुभकामना देता हूँ और नए ईयर्स की भी शुभकामना देता हूँ. भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ आप और आपकी फैमिली, जो भी हमारे कर्मचारी और उनकी फैमिली को क्रिसमस की शुभकामना और नए वर्ष की शुभकामना. और आशा करता हूँ 2024 हमारी कंपनी के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहेगा सर. और सर हम ये कहेंगे कि डिविडेंड तो मिल नहीं रहा है, पर कुछ रिवार्ड्स अगर स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर को भेजें तो अच्छा लगेगा सर नए साल के उपलक्ष्य में. जय हिंद, जय भारत, नमस्कार.
Thank you so much, Santoshji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Going ahead with the next registered speaker shareholder for the question, we have with us Mr. Satish Jayantilal Shah. Mr. Satish, We are ready for your question. You have already been unmuted. We can have the video if possible.
हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
ओके सर। श्रीमान चेयरमैन साहब और डायरेक्टर, मेरा नाम सतीश शाह। आपने अपनी चेयरमैन स्पीच में बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से समझा दिया। आज जो भी रेजोल्यूशन रखा है उसमें मेरा फुल्ली सपोर्ट है। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। हाँ, हो गया, हो गया, ये हो गया, हो गया। अभी
I believe that is all from Mr. Satish. Satish sir, would you like to go ahead with any question? Or that is all?
अभी कौन सा मैंने कहा? नहीं, अभी ठहरो प्लीज, बस
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I believe the voice is breaking. I believe Mr. Satish has poor connectivity issues from his end. So going ahead with the next registered speaker shareholder, we have with us Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal. Bimal ji, we are ready for your question. We can also have the video if you like.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Very much audible. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I thank the company secretary's team, management, staff, and the chair. Yesterday, I had called up the company regarding I have not received the link. Yes, they told me they'll send it, and I asked the name of the person. I think so. She had no name. I don't think so. A parent had given her name or no. I don't know why she was not ready to give her name. And when this will be a listed company, that's all from me. Thank you very much. And Happy New Year and Happy Christmas also to you all.
Thank you so much, Bimal ji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Going ahead with the last registered speaker shareholder, we have with us Ms. Lekha Satisha.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Lekha ji, we are ready.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Lekasha from Mumbai. First of all, I'm very much thankful to our Company Secretary Durgaji for sending the AGM notice well in time, which is full of knowledge, fact and pickets in place. Thank you, Chairman, sir, for explaining us well about the company. Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Thank you, our CFO and CEO, Madam Ji, for such a informative and wonderful presentation. I am proud to be a shareholder of this company. Again, I thank our company secretary, Mr. Durgaji, for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. I found the annual report really useful with lot of information. Once again, thank you so much, Durgeshi. Hence, I have no questions today. Chairman sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting and my best wishes always our company and its prosperity. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. So this was Lekha Shah. And with this, we come to end of all of the questions from all of the registered speaker shareholders. We would like to go over to the boardroom for getting the answers to the same. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. With this, we have received all the queries and suggestions from all the registered speakers. May I request our CFO, MD and CEO to kindly respond to the queries. Moderators, are there any other speakers online who are not able to connect or speak to the portal? I think all have spoken.
Sir, we have 6 registered speaker shareholders and all of them connected and they spoke their hearts out with the questions and also the observations.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead with the response to the queries.
Again, a good afternoon to all our dear shareholders, and thank you for the speaker shareholders for coming in and raising your queries. Firstly, I would like to extend an apology for the inconvenience caused to you, Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal. If you had not been attended to appropriately and the manner in which it should have been attended to, we will ensure that that is looked into and rectified at the soonest possible. You shall not have any such complaint in the future. I also would like to thank very warm greetings for this season to all our shareholders. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yes, we also are looking forward to having a spectacular 2024 and an excellent this as well as the upcoming financial years going forward. I know there has been a most commonly asked question which is on listing. But before we move there, I think there were one or two queries.
Benefits of merger.
One is
Cost breakup.
One was on benefits of the merger, and two was on when the loss would be made up completely. So I would like to definitely highlight here that I will direct into your questions, but also broadly would like to give an outline, which I have in some way given in my speech earlier. But I would like to address it more specifically as to why we say we are not just going to go with the flow. We are going to be, MSC is going to be, your company is going to be part of the change that it is going to create in the market, is because we are looking at it in a more macro, holistic manner. We have pointed out and we feel that the biggest way that change needs to come in is to become a proper, formidable player. That needs, of course, capital, that also needs more business, new products. And that is exactly where our focus is for the coming year and the future few years, before we completely stabilize and strengthen as an exchange. And of course, we have moved from some very menial starts to maybe just for 0 to 1, I would say, it has happened. But now from 1 to 10, we need to accelerate. And that acceleration will require a combination of all these three aspects which I've spoken of. Merger, yes, the advantage, of course, while we were very happy to have our clearing corporation as part of the MSC family, the change in the market structure, which has benefited market participants of the clearing corporations becoming interoperable, and thereby the clearing members clearing from any single clearing corporation, which happened almost 5 years back, which has been well transformed, and even MSC is part of that agreement. It has been well embodied, very smoothly running. So the requirement when business is not there, you consolidate. Yes, when business is there, it's different, but you do not want two weak boats. You wanted, as shareholders, a strong boat. I know some of you have highlighted that point also. It was as though you read my mind. But the fact is that, yes, that you have to look at the existing situation and accordingly take calls. So that was an early call taken, and we are now close to, having the merger process completed. So as I said, it will consolidate, making the one board more strong. It will allow for, better expansion, better growth for one entity, which anyway was thriving further. So that will be the MSC. And I don't know if there's any other points that any of you would like to add on that. But I think that's the one big advantage that we look at. And when the industry becomes more competitive through interoperability, you also see that, monies becomes efficient. When monies becomes efficient, then trading on any one platform becomes much simpler. So these are, multiple advantages that are there when you look at the new structure of interoperability, which has functioned very well in the market. The other point was on losses. Yes, of course, our entire focus right from March 2020, since we came in, was that we had to make, the entire place far more efficient and definitely far more optimal as far as expenses go, because of course expenses will be there, and that's the function of the business, and revenue needs to be generated. So we are definitely striving on that. While I say that, I also want to at the same time say that when business grows, expenses also grow. All expenses are not one time expenses. Expenses are of nature where they will be of variable factors. So you will see that, we've had even an increased set of expenses in the last financial year. I'm sure this one, when we are doing more business, it will continue to be so that, but we are trying to do something larger. I think more than, of course, our idea is that hopefully in the next, 2 years, we should be able to look at a break even and should be able to move to a positive side. While saying that, what is more important is we want to come in as a formidable market player. What is the function of the exchange to be able to provide more products, more segments, and at the same time have many more participants come on this platform? India has huge potential for the next 30 plus years minimum, and this is the time when we look at the 5-year and the 10-year horizon of the exchange looking completely, in the green and very expansive and fully inclusive. And that is why our focus also has been in these areas across, when we are reaching out across other tiers, whether it's tier 2, tier 3 cities, whether it is different categories, LGBTQs, women, non-working women, and other women making financial decisions, including millennials. So this year's focus was completely millennials, and we had a resounding success on that. So we feel that these are the areas, if we focus on, we will be able to achieve what you are looking from us as shareholders to deliver. Yes, we have not yet been able to give dividends, but we know that as we give positive news of us becoming, stronger players in the market, that itself will be sweet news, to your ears. And we know the road ahead is that. Of course, the final road is to listing. The final road is always to listing, because that helps the investors, that helps the entire community. I cannot give a formidable date today. That would be a little bit, beyond my take to say that it is going to be on so and so date. But yes, we do look at a midterm time when, we say that yes, we will become a listed company where our shareholders, will be able to, have more transparent trading, and it will be an avenue for the company shareholders and everybody to rejoice. Have I missed out? I just anyone wants to?
Yeah.
Anything?
I just want to give answer to this to shareholders. Santosh Kumar sir.
I answered.
Just want to give a welcome.
Okay.
Thank you all shareholders. Sarafji, I would like to get in touch with you personally on your queries. And Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal, it's really I feel bad to hear from you that it was not served properly. So henceforth, I will personally call you, and whatever information you want, you can call me personally on my mobile or on landline. I will be available. So I just wanted to ensure you that. And
That our annual reports on the website.
yeah, our annual report is there on website, and that link is already provided through the mail. Yeah. This is all. Then the company has provided For e-voting facility, Mr. Ramakant Kini, partner Sterling Associate, has been appointed to act as the scrutinizer. As required under the Companies Act 2013, the required registers are kept available to the members electronically. The electronic voting lines are now open. All the shareholders who have not voted through remote e-voting may vote through the electronic voting platform. The electronic voting lines shall remain open for 15 minutes after the conclusion of this meeting. The combined result of e-voting and voting at the AGM, along with the scrutinizer's report, shall be declared and uploaded on the exchange website within 48 hours after the conclusion of the meeting. I request our chairman, sir.
I would like to place on record my appreciation to the board of directors, auditors, regulators, shareholders, trading members, bank employees, business partners, and all other stakeholders for their support and faith in the exchange. I now announce the meeting is concluded. Thank you.
Thanks, Chair.
On behalf of the members and all others present at the meeting, I thank Mr. Dinesh Patwari for chairing and conducting this meeting and our other fellow directors, shareholders, consulting partners for participating in this meeting. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Can we end the meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Tech support, please end the meeting. Place the timer here. Okay, stop the recording.